Let's start. You've been doing my routine for quite a while now. All these routines are for all of us to replenish all the energy we lose throughout the day. Again, today won't be any different. I would like to give you a routine you can do just about anywhere. Just take some effort. You just have to take some effort to replenish your own internal energy. This will reduce or try to clear stress out of your body and fill the gap of energy which you have used, and charge you from inside out, your battery. Just notice how you feel right now and how you feel after the event. First, we have to do is sit in Gyan Mudra. Take a deep breath, trying to connect your body and mind together, and try to feel what's happening inside you. So close your eyes and take for 30 seconds deep breathing in and out. Breath is the main way of connecting your body and mind together. Excellent. Now still sitting in Gyan Mudra, head up, roll your shoulder back, eyes closed. We take a deep breath and chant Om for 3 times. Gently take your both hands up in the air, rub them together, at least for 20 seconds. You're trying to create enough energy between the palm of your hand. Wearing glasses, take your glasses off. Cover your face with it. Open your eyes between the closed palm of your hand. Feel the heat. You keep the hand there until hand cools down to body temperature, and then slowly massaging over your head, your neck, your arms, and body. This makes the body in active state to get the maximum benefit of pranayama. To be energetic, your energy has to flow freely in your body through the meridian, which sits on either side. One goes from here, governor vessel, to third eye, to crown chakra, through the spine to the back passage. And the conception vessel goes from back passage all the way back to the middle to this point to complete the cycle. Any blockage in the flow of energy channel causes disease. So really you have to clear the whole passage to make the energy flow freely into your body. Any blockage will create problem for your body and gives you more stress and so on. And for this, one of the best exercises we've been doing for some time is to correct your posture, very important. And your spine should be straight, erect, not sitting like this. When you do that, energy can't flow freely, and that's what creates ill health. So first, we're going to do put your both hands together. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, go forward and engaging your shoulder and neck down. Hold there for 5 to 10 seconds, whatever you can, and come back. And for last time. Excellent. Next, put the Namaste posture. Again, try to engage your shoulder, right and left, pushing pressure on each other. Because the pressure is equal, nothing moves. Take a deep breath in and put the pressure. Once more. Now keeping the pressure on, as you go up, you breathe in, your hand touching your ear completely, full extension. You come down and you breathe out. That's the whole process. Very important. This will help to correct your posture and helps you to breathe deeper. Excellent. Next, make a tight fist, both hands there, make a circle. When you go up, you breathe in. When you go down, you breathe out. Keeping your hand straight. Excellent. Then do the opposite. Then put your hand there, you breathe out, breathe in. Anytime you feel tired, just keep some universal energy. Put your hand, turn your palm down the way and breathe out through your mouth. With this nicely gentle movement, you're able to, any loss of energy is filled back in. Next, we're going to exercise the top section of the lung. Open your palm up as you breathe in. Excellent. Now we're going to exercise the bottom part of your lung. So you put your hand finger there. Excellent. Next, put your hand there. Very good for your shoulder and there. Then do the reverse. Next, when you engage the whole shoulder blade. If you don't use it, you lose it. If you don't do the exercise, that's when you can't, some people can't lift the hand up because you're pain there. Now do the opposite. Excellent. Recently, I've been working in the garden quite a lot, so my hands are quite, sometimes nighttime start getting cramp in my hands. So lift your both hand there. Next, make a tight fist. Excellent. Put your both hand there now. Next, put your both knuckles together. Breathe in and breathe out without opening the knuckles. Now make a tight fist, both hands together, keeping hands straight at shoulder level and turning them around, breathing in and out. Very good for carpal tunnel. Prevention is better than cure. All these exercises help you to prevention of any symptoms in your hands and your neck, and do the opposite. You must put your hand there and you breathe in. This is very good for your tennis elbow. Now go sideways. Keep smiling. If you smile, it releases a good chemical, endorphin, from your brain, pituitary gland, that makes you happy. मोहन भाई को देख के तो ऐसे स्माइल आ जाता है कि नहीं? मुस्कुराते रहो भाई and बहनों. And then keeping your hand there, touch the front as you breathe in, nice and gentle. Breathe in and breathe out, complete circle. Some people can't take all the way up, then just do this, no problem. But if you take up, it's better. Some people have arthritis or certain health issues, they can't take all the way around, no problem. Then do the reverse. Excellent. Next, interlock your finger all the way up, breathe in and breathe out. Again, this is very good for frozen shoulder. Using your muscle. If you don't use those muscles, that's when you get the cramp. Excellent. Next, we're going to do interlock the finger. Press back of head, very good for prevention of spondylitis and make the neck muscle stronger. Take a deep breath in and put a pressure on each other. Hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, whatever you can. Once more. Then do the same thing on your forehead to counteract what you've done before. Next, on your right hand, repeat that once more. Then left hand. Let's try the knee. And do the reverse. Next, we're going to do some neck exercise. Before we do that, let's fill some of the energy back into the body. Just breathing in, scoop all the universal energy to the palm of your hand, breathing. And turn your hand upside down and breathe out to your mouth. Excellent. Next, we're going to do now neck exercise with chin down. And you breathe out. When you look at the ceiling, you breathe in. And for last time, excellent. Next, we're going to move your head like a pendulum. Breathe in. And for last time, excellent. Next, we're going to breathe in and look behind your back as you breathe out. And for last time, excellent. Next, we'll take the head on the circle. I think we'll do the half circle first. Take it. At certain age, we all tend to have a neck problem. You can't take a full circle because spondylitis and the health issue. Excellent. Some of you can take the full circle. Let's do that. Other people can just do the half circle. No problem. Breathe in and you go up. You go down and be there. Not too fast, not too slow. Everything at certain pace. and do the opposite. And last time. Now let's do the half cycle again. Okay, next, if you put the Namaste behind the back, pointing up the way, and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Very good for correcting your shoulder and prevention of full shoulder. And relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. Excellent. Next, put your hand there again. Your left hand goes behind the back, right hand shoulder, twisting right. Excellent. You've been sitting for some time. Let's, before that, just you want to do is just put your finger like this. First, correct your spine, just take it all the way back up. And focusing on your spine, do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Excellent. All this will help you to transfer stress into the vital life force, energy, universal energy, which is all around us. Plays a very important part. If you're sitting with some time to just stretch your leg, just shake them up, get the circulation moving. Excellent. And then take your right leg over the left leg, if you can. And your right hand close to your body. Left hand comes up like this. You're twisting yourself towards the right side. And you're exercising all the organs, all the organs to the left side. Excellent. Now do the same thing. This time, left leg over the right leg, left hand close to your body. That helps to keep the spine straight. Right hand comes across, twisting yourself towards the left side, and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. Excellent. Next, we do some stretching exercise. Interlock your finger like a Tadasana, sitting down or sitting the bench. As you breathe in, you go all the way up. Hold it for 5 to 10 seconds, whatever you can. And breathe in. Excellent. Next, your right hand on the floor, left hand like that. Come up, breathing in. And breathe out. Then breathe in. And the last time. Excellent. Next, put your both hands up and you're bending to each leg. Excellent. Let's get some of the energy back in again. Breathe in. Excellent. Next, I'm going to do very good for, it's called spinal cord breathing. Make a tight fist, put it there. As you look, what you do is you inhale, opening up, looking at the ceiling. And then as you exhale out, look down. This is called spinal cord breathing. It helps to transfer stress, any blockage in your flow and the shoulder into life, vital life force, your universal energy. Take you out of stress into relaxation. So when your spine gets tight, then we feel fatigue and your energy level goes down. Excellent. Next, let's release some energy. What do the athletes do? See, when you see the Olympic, when people before running starts, what do? You can, they tend to do this, shake your hand up like that. They do that instant. Why do they do that? It helps to clear any stress and gets them ready for the event. That's why for you, every day event, you have to relax your body. Just shake up nice and gentle with a smile. Get rid of all the stress and transfer that into your focus on your event. What are you going to do all day today? What kind of cooking you're going to do, gardening, anything else you're doing. Doesn't matter. Even so, if you're working, you perform much better tasks just by doing that. And also, what if you're standing up, you can just do bounce up. Like that. That's even releases more energy, any blockage in your body. Excellent. Take a couple of deep breaths again. To succeed, you need to be in peak performer. Doesn't matter what kind of life you're living. If you're just a housewife or you're a postman, posting a mail, anything like that, you need to be in peak performer. You have to get your best as you engage throughout the day. Universal energy is not stagnant, but flowing through your body in circulation. If there's a blockage, that's when it creates issues. So we want all these to, at least the energy to flow freely through the body. And also, when a lot of people give their energy to others, so then we have to fill the gap of energy which were lost. So the best way to gather that is through pranayama and also through the universal energy around us. As I said to you, you can collect, if you put your both hand there, feel the pulsation between the palm of your hand. As you breathe in, take one hand up, left or right one, and bring it down. So what you're doing is, it's like a glass of energy in your hand. Whatever you've used up, half empty, you're trying to scoop the energy and fill that into the glass. Then do the opposite hand. Nice and gentle movement. Within the movement yourself, you're trying to clear any blockage and filling the gap of energy. You're starting around gathering energy from the universe and filling your shortfall. This helps to charge your battery. Excellent. Next best way to actually clear any blockage is the acupressure. So rub your hand together. Try to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand. And then you clap them. 1, 2. Excellent. The next way is to clear blockage, the energy channel, which all comes through the finger, around the armpit here, under the armpit to the whole body. So just put your clap it on. Lung point, L1. Excellent. Such a simple exercise, but just by doing clapping and also the acupressure point, these ones, you have managed to clear the blockage energy channel. More energy will flow freely. And one of the best way also to do is Anulom Vilom, alternative nostril breathing. That itself also clears the plaque deposit in your artery as well. But just now we can do it for 1 minute just to clear any other blockage left in your energy channel. By Sun Vayu Mudra, left hand there, right hand, and if you're doing Kichi Mudra, breath is deeper. So difference in temperature is bigger, the more chance of clearing any blockage. Excellent. This is self. Anulom Vilom is one of the best pranayama to clear any kind of blockage in energy channel. The energy can flow freely and promote good health. Excellent. To energize every single organ in the body, improve your circulation, and so on. Let's take a to the mudra to expand the remember three sections of the lung on the right side, 2 on the left side, with the heart in the middle. Most people with respiratory disease, asthma, bronchitis, a lot of us, after a certain age of young people, they don't breathe deeply. So what we're going to do is using mudra, expand the bottom section of the lung, then the top section, to get the maximum benefit of increase the amount of air intake. By sitting in Gyan Mudra, upside down, this mudra sends the prana, the universal energy, to the through the flow to the bottom section of the lung and energize it. Take a Bhastrika for 30 seconds. I can see my yogi bear snoring at the back. Sorry, if you hope you can't hear it. I can hear it disturbing me like anything. Excellent. Now still keeping the chin mudra, we use the pranayama Kapalbhati to expand the bottom center forcefully. Remember, we're working on your system, not on your symptom. सब बीमारी का इलाज है जो हम लोग कर रहे हैं gives your body more vitality, energy, and get rid of any blockage in energy channel and helps you to promote health. Excellent. Now you're going to focus on the top section of your lung using the Adhi Mudra. Open your palm of your hand, put the thumb in the middle, and make a tight fist. That sends a prana to the top section. So first we do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Excellent. Now using the same mudra, we use the Pranayama Kapalbhati to expand the bottom top section lung. Excellent. Mudra plays a very important part. Just by doing chin mudra, when you're breathing in gently, afterwards you practice, you'll feel the air going right to hitting the bottom section of the lung. And when you do Adhi Mudra, you can feel the air just going to spreading around the top section of the lung. So mudra plays a very important part of the overall thing. Now just do some light exercise. Put your hand in the front. You can stretch your leg, just stretch them again. Just get them blood flowing again, improve the circulation. Then put there. And last one. Excellent. Next. Your hand there. Excellent. One of the best with take press. Now, as you go up, open your palm of your hand, stretching full stretch, and then turn around, make a fist, and come down. That helps to get off all the gases in all the toxins from the lung and improve health. Then, excellent. Now we're going to do the very first pranayama of Bhastrika, which is at least 2.5 seconds to breathe in and 2.5 seconds to breathe out, even longer. Meditating on your third eye and doing Khichdi Mudra, that'll make your breath deeper as well. So sitting in Gyan Mudra for the next 3 minutes. Focus on yourself, find out who you are, what's the purpose of life. Connect with your own self. We are good at connecting with other people, not with yourself. And relax. Take your both hands up in there, rub them together. This gives your body the vitality, the energy. If you have any issue with your heart, one of the best exercise to do with the heart is the exercise your heart meridian and pericardium, which protects your heart. Heart meridian goes to the little finger, the meridian, and the pericardium goes to the middle finger. Just put your hand like this, just shake it like this. This way you're exercising your heart meridian and pericardium meridian. Just by doing this. Breathing in, breathing out gently. I'm adding bits of in between few things which will help. It's very simple, and for us people at my age, help them to recover from their prevention. Prevention is better than cure. Excellent. And next we're going to get rid of the anxiety. One of the best ways, as I said to you, you can just breathe in and breathe out through the mouth, or you can do this way, scoop the energy again. Turn around and use your mouth to blow. Next one also for the heart is, if you take 3 fingers above the sickness point, press your hand there and pump it. That will improve more blood flow faster. So you can reduce your blood pressure, improve your heart health, and also pumps up the lymph fluid to fight infection and remove any dead cell from the body, prevention of cancer and so on. Do the same thing, Jack, give your left hand. Last but not the least, your thymus gland, which is just below the thyroid gland under the rib cage. When you tap the whole rib cage, it vibrates and vibrates the thymus gland, which able to release anxiety and also able to increase your T cell, improve your function of T cell, which is able to fight infection and help you. Just tapping it. And breathing in out. Next one is you breathe in 3 times deeply, and the 4th time twice you breathe in and cough loudly. Very good for prevention of any mucus in your lung. If you have any fluid in the lung, then you're doing dog pose. So any fluid with the gravity and this exercise, it will come out of the system. You can breathe better. If you don't have it, just do that sitting down. This is the second benefit is able to release any plaque deposit in your artery on daily basis. Prevention of heart attack and stroke. Even if you're having one, if you do this exercise, it will act like a first aid. So take a 3 deep breath. And this time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. Stay down for 3 seconds, what we can, gently, and then come back up. Once more, breathe in and cough again. Excellent. Next, we're going to do some tongue exercise to activate the biggest nerve and also improve the thyroid gland, sleep apnea, hearing problems, sinus problem, everything in your face. Brings a glow to your face as well. We can do it much better. First, you try to blow like Hanumanji does for 5 days. Excellent. Next, you blow one side and throw to other. Next, with the left, you make a figure of O. You breathe in and breathe out. Next, you suck the lips and you cheek everything inside. Once more. Next, you're going to make a deep breath, your favorite, and make a sound like a patpatia. Once more. And take your glasses off. Try to remove any lymphatic system, any toxin lying, usually lying just above the skin, just below the skin. So don't have to press it too hard. Just gently use your both thumb to press it down just behind the ear, your drainage channel. And then press the eyebrow, just in the corner, the sinus problem. Then tap around your ear, your eyes, bottom eyes, and then massage that over. And V-shape around the ear. And then if you press your just beside the ear, the drum go up and open your mouth and close. This will help to clear any blockage in your channel for the drainage to come out. Prevention of bell ringing in ear as well.
Sorry, do you pull your ears or do you put your?
No, ear. Just on the side of the ear, just where the joint are.
Oh, I see.
Where the mouth joins to the ear, because ear channel and nice sinus is all connected to the lymphatic drainage. So you have to remove all the toxin from ear behind the ear into the drainage channel. That's what you're trying to do. So that will prevent. That's why sometimes people do bell ringing in the ear because of blockage in your eardrum. Excellent. And then take it on the neck, above the ear, and flow down into the drainage channel. Excellent. Next, we're going to do the tongue exercise. Take a tongue out and touch your nose with it. That has no benefit. All you're trying to do is stretch your tongue. So trying to make the back of the tongue muscle stronger. So you don't snore, you sleep, prevention of sleep apnea, and activating your thyroid gland and also activating your biggest nerve. Any problem in your face will go with just by doing these exercises. Next, take your tongue out as far as you can and sway it right, left, right, left. Excellent. Next, take your tongue out, hold it a few seconds and suck it back in. Next one is very good for prevention of double chin. You take your chin up, take your tongue out and take out. This will help to stretch the muscle. If you do that daily, your double chin will go away. Hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. Then turn to right, do the same thing. And then left. And then excellent, well done. This was the mouth exercise, your face exercise, sorry, to improve the circulation. That will give a glow to your face as well. Plays a very important part. And prevention of any eczema, any kind of skin problem, things like that, face starts to glow much better. So we've done the Bhastrika, we've done the thingy. Now next one is the nitric oxide exercise. So take your glasses off again, get your palm of your hand to cover your eardrum and put your tongue against the teeth and 5 times take a deep breath and chant like a bumblebee for 5 times. And for last time. Excellent. That is self-produces 30% more nitric oxide in nasal passage, which is able to fight any kind of infection, allergy, even COVID-19 as well. If you do that daily when you go out, I guarantee, and also doing gargling with hot salted water when you come back in, and also taking steam with the eucalyptus oil or balm every so often, that itself will able to weaken the virus, and your antibody can fight it and kill the virus. So you won't have any effect of COVID-19. Now, COVID-19 is going to stay here for good. So we have to learn to fight just like a flu. Very important. So you have to change your lifestyle. So when we go out, you have to do certain things. When you come back home, wash your hand properly. You know, everybody talking about it for so long, I don't have to repeat that. But don't drop your guard, because it's there, it's all around us. We just have to make sure we protect yourself and your family, your loved one. Very important. So let's do some nitric oxide to increase your blood flow, to give you more stamina and so on. It's very simple again. Just shake your body just to get the energy back in. That's your getting ready for your action to improve your nitric oxide flow in your body. And then let's start. Excellent. Next, the dead man walk. Now, next is the star jump. Now, weather is good. Let's go to the beach, get a beach ball, and take it all the way up with a smile. And shake your body again. Just that is self-energizing you. Charge up your battery just by doing that. And do that once more. Next dead man walk. Next. Now grab the beach ball again. And just shake your body again. Next, I want to do is you can do other things. I just want to refresh again what we did. See, like a lot of just now with COVID-19, a lot of nurses, doctors, they are in a lot of pressure. So they give out so much energy to others. They feel tired, so they have to get energized. So today the process I did was very good for that purpose. Just takes a couple of minutes to fill your internal energy, and this will reduce and try to clear any stress out of your body and charge your battery up. Like we did this one, put your fist here. We do that once more. Standing here, we do that. You can go in any cupboard in the hospital wherever you are. Just do that. Because you're giving so much energy to others, and but you need to let the energy flow freely in your body. Excellent. Next one is shaking your hand up. If you do that for just takes about a few minutes of this exercise, and you'll feel back to your peak performance, and you can give optimum care to your care people who need care. And then just bouncing up and down like this. Don't do this in public, otherwise they think what's happening, having a stroke or something like that. And the last to get the energy back in again, put your both hands there as you breathe in. You feel the energy from the universe and fill your energy gap in the cup. Excellent. So Maliji, anytime you feel tired when you're in work, just do those 3 exercises. I can guarantee you'll have enough energy left to go back and do what you did for the rest of the day. Gives you more energy within yourself.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. I do that.
Yeah. Just sitting, jumping up just like that, and doing like, because a lot of pressure goes on your shoulder. That's what the problem. You release it like a spinal breathing.
We also do the massage each other as well sometimes.
That's right, yeah.
We get
perfect.
Yeah.
That's just a simple technique to
Yeah.
give you the, because obviously you're giving so much energy to others, and you have to fill your energy back again.
That's right, yeah.
And one of the best way to gather, like we did the universal energy between the palm of your hand, that's why using this to just gentle movement of the body and using that to fill your gap of the energy, what you've given out, plays a very important part. Very nice.
Thank you.
I thought I enjoyed that. Yes, I learned the last couple of days practicing this, and I felt quite good with this. So I thought also I'll add that into my yoga session in the part of the thing. I'm trying to look at new things, which is simple and very effective. And obviously, if I'm going wrongly, tell me that I can correct it. Because I'm just like you. I'm just trying to learn as much knowledge I can from people around us and pass on to you what I think is right. But I'm not always right. Out of 10 things I do, seven is right, 3 might be wrong. But 70% is a good pass rate. So I'm not scared to make mistakes. If I make mistake, oops, sorry, I made a mistake and correct it. Nothing wrong with that, isn't it? That's life. Good.
Good. I was practicing yesterday, Sarvanji. It was very good.
Excellent. Well done, Mani. Yes, thank you.
Do a lot of gardening and everything, and then I sat down yesterday and I did all this exercise. It was very good.
Last night I had a cramp in my thumb because I was doing so much gardening, and then I was using my electric gun on as well and doing all the different things, trying to get the pain away. And then one other thing I did, we worked quite well. Use under the tap, hot water there, and then cold water, hot water, cold water, hot water. That changes my pain as well. Improve your circulation, and then obviously that itself will get rid of pain as well from it as well. Excellent. Now let's do the, I think we do the jogging, and then we'll do some Kapalbhati and take the class to the finishing. Okay? So let's just nice and gentle. With a smile, मुस्कुराते रहो, इसी का नाम जिंदगी है कि नहीं? प्यार से आपको मारते भी हैं तो हंसा के मारते हैं. That's very important, isn't it? Nice and gentle. Listen to the body. If you're younger, you can do faster, no problem. And then both hands. So I was trying to do a quick routine for healthcare worker to get the energy back in the body. That's what I was trying to learn. Because I'm going today to the rehab center to do yoga. That's what I'm going to teach them as well today. What I've done here just now. So I'm using you as a guinea pig, practicing with your, I'm going to go and give it to others as well. And then both hands there. I can do the opposite better. Excellent. Now we do the sitting down. Next, bend down, put your both on the knee. And do the reverse. Then leg apart, go out, and do the reverse. Next is very good for the knee pain also is going on your toes and your heel. Toes, heel. Sorry. That makes the muscle down the knee stronger and gives you more support to your bones, the prevention of knee pain. Excellent. Now both legs apart. Make sure you don't fall. Have a good footing behind the front. Breathe in and breathe out. Excellent. Both hands there. Turn right. Now both feet together, slightly apart. Breathing in. Excellent. Next, stretch the side muscle. Breathing in. Excellent. Now we touch each hand, we touch the opposite toes. Listen to your back. If you have back pain, don't go too far down. Excellent. Now, breathe in and you go up. Excellent. Next, I've lost the plot now. Okay, look, we saw something here. So next, we're going to do the P class. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. My mind is forgetting things now. So I'm not getting younger anymore. That's why I need younger people to take over. Like Maniji, other people, they're all supporting us nicely. Well done. Thank you. And we can do the bit faster by just breathing in and out. Excellent. Or you can do that complete faster. Excellent. Take a couple of deep breaths. We only done the Tarasan. The strength, just go into the hip now. Using your hip to turn around in circle, very good. And do the opposite. Now next, the last yogi dance we have there. And then you clap. Excellent. So that was the exercise for today. And next we're going to do we've done the Bhastrika, Kapalbhati. I do a lot of different mudra with certain movement. We've done the stretching the spine. We've done the exercise with leg, Makatam. The next we do is Udan Mudra, 4 fingers touching together. Put it there. Everything we do that for 30 seconds only. When turning around, we get maximum benefit. Excellent. Next is used to do Vayu Mudra. Now I like to do Sun Vayu Mudra, like that. This is also good for healing, for any Vayu dosa. Vayu ko nash karta hai. So again, rather than sitting still, get the maximum benefit, you're twisting, not your head, just to have muscle. So that way, you're releasing more gases from your stomach. Vayu dosa, any Vayu dosa goes away. Excellent. Next is usually when I'm doing for the local people, then every 2 pranayam, we do 5 minutes each, then we do the Kapalbhati, then we do some light exercise. So I think we'll do we haven't done the grinding. Stretch your leg. And we do the grinding, just quickly. And do the reverse. I know Kosala does 25 times each. I'm just doing it 10 each just to go through the process. Because time always catches up with us. Excellent. Now leg apart, with both hands touching each other. Excellent. Next is दूध से मक्खन निकालना है. Good. Excellent. Good time. Again, recoup your energy. Excellent. Back to Kapalbhati. Next will be Pran Mudra. Your little that gives you extra prana in your body, good for increasing energy, good for eyesight, increase your immunity. Excellent. The extra prana we gather, we have to detox through Apan Mudra, your middle and ring finger. You put it there to get the maximum benefit. Put a hand there like that and turning around. Excellent. Now at this stage, what I do another break where we do the Mandukasana. People who can sit in the Vajrasana can sit in the Vajrasana, otherwise sitting in the chair. I like money as well, so they can see. And also, I lost myself process. What we do is take a deep breath in, breathe out completely, make a tight face either in the belly button, that's where the pancreas is, which helps to produce insulin. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and go down and look up and do Kapalbhati for 30 seconds. You come back up. Usually you should do that half an hour before the meal time. And if you have diabetes, then you should do that 1 minute, 2 minutes longer. Because the digestive system is controlled by liver, pancreas, and spleen. So next you exercise the spleen, liver and spleen as well. Make a tight fist. Breathe in. Breathe out completely. Put both either side. And go down and look up. Excellent. Well done. And then once you've done that, it's still in Vajrasana. You do the child pose. And for counteracting the child pose, you do the half moon shape and the camel pose. Put your both hands there, you bend yourself, make your body like arch backward, like a half moon shape. Breathe in and breathe out. And next is the camel pose. Your neck sticks out further than your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Once more. Excellent. And this is what I do usually in my class. And I usually tell them to touch your nose with the tongue and then do Sitli and Sitkari. So then do Sitli and Sitkari. Close your mouth, mouth gets all wet, and the dry air you exhale out to the both nostrils. Next is Sitkari, bite your teeth, very good to control your body temperature. Excellent. Next we go into obviously you do the Bahya, and then I will do the Agnisar just now. Breathe in, breathe out completely, and you put the stomach muscle in and out. This is very good to exercise your large and small intestine and stomach as well. Excellent. Next is the Ujjayi, clamp the throat. The short one and then the long one. That helps to massage the thyroid gland and close your right nostril. Come up and breathe out from left. Once more. Excellent. Next is the Alom Mudra. We done 1 minute before. Just do about 30 seconds again. Any mudra you feel like you can do it. Excellent. Take your both hands there, rub them together. Next, we can do the Brahmari, Udgit and Pranav. You take your glasses off, your thumb to close your earlobe, index finger on your forehead, covering your eyes. Take it in Khichdi Mudra, take a deep breath and chant like a bumblebee for 3 times. Still keeping eyes closed, in Gyan Mudra, we chant Om for 3 times. Still keeping closed eyes, we do silent deep breathing, focusing on the third eye. Gently take your both hands in there, rub them together. The energy we have gathered now, we like to give some of the energy back to the people who need them. There's a lot of pain in the world, all around us. So we try, it's like a Reiki, trying to give them the energy of gather extra one to them. So put your hand like this as you breathe in, Breathe out. Make a heart shape. Breathe in when you come down. And breathe out, giving the energy to others. Even people in Ukraine or even wherever they need, people need help. And come back again. Excellent. So we have together. So anybody wants to do the prayer? I don't know who wanted to do it.
Shravanji, I want you to do the today's Monday, so do your Shivji's mantra. Just really like it.
Okay, I'll do that for you, no problem. Om Mahadev Shiv Shankar Shambho Umakanta Tripurare Mitrunjay Vichvadvasulin Ganga Gardar Bijmadnare Shiv Shankar Gaurisham Vande Ganga Dharmisham Rudram Pasupati Misanam Kalekasi Puriratham Jai Shambho Shri Gauri Shankar Jai Shambho Om Shyam Sada Sudai Amrit Rudrai Parvati Pran Balvai Namo Nama Har 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 Mahadev Om Shanti Shanti. May all be happy.
All be
May
happy.
all be healthy.
All be
May
healthy.
all enjoy prosperity.
All
May
enjoy
none
prosperity.
suffer.
Amen.
Om Shanti Shanti
Shanti,
Shanti. Have a lovely day, all of you. And thank you very much. Hope you let me just finish before you start swearing at me. Finish the live stream and also my taping.